Crisco, Des, and Wes. It's the After Hours Podcast. They'll make you laugh, they'll make you cry, they'll make you wonder why they said that. We got a big guy, new guy, mom, and a pigeon guy morning show on KS95. Sit back and relax, cause it's time for the After Hours Podcast. Hell yeah!
I feel like this is the moment we need to explain something to Crisco, Des. He keeps talking about this collection of books he has.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying Lord of the Wings. It's not about chicken wings.
Oh.
It's Lord of the
not about
Rings.
wings?
Lord of the Rings is
in his defense,
I thought it was Lord of the Onion Rings.
he bought said books and he probably never read them,
No,
so
he never
doesn't
has.
know if it's onion rings, wings.
You know what? You guys, we're joking around. That's so funny. You just gave me an idea for a book series called Lord of the Rings. It's the fat guy with onion rings. It's
written by
gonna be-
Crisco. It'll be perfect.
It's going to be amazing.
that's
We're
perfect.
going to fry up some good tales is what we're going to do.
And Crisco, the oil, I bet, would sponsor you.
Oof, I don't think you want to say that.
You don't think?
No, I don't think they'd do that. No. I had to remind Pidge that he's on camera right now.
Yeah.
He is slouched down, #sleeping, basically.
No, I know I'm on
and
camera.
He's,
On
and
his
he's
phone.
on his phone. Buddy,
I'm looking up to see if there's a book called Lord of the Wings.
I don't think
Lard
there
of
is.
There's
the
a restaurant.
Lord of the Rings.
I know he said that too.
You know
I'm-
there's got to be a porn from that name.
Lord of the Dings.
No, Lord of the Ring. Lord of
Lord
the
of the
Thing.
O-rings.
Lord of the penis
I
rings.
hate when you stretch out their O-ring.
What is it? What was the couple? It was like Polka Hot Ass was one. It was like,
Oh
it was
my God.
Like, it was like, was it Harry? I can't say that one probably.
Yeah.
I think it was Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potty.
Pooty?
No.
Yeah, it's Harry Potty.
I know
Was
it, and it's not.
And the Sorcerer's
Is it not
Sword
either?
or
no.
Oh, is it with P-O-O-P, I bet.
No.
Ew.
Nope.
What I mean,
Oh.
just when Harry met Sally
Oh,
could
that's
just
what it
be
is.
something naughty.
That is.
Just with the actual title.
Oh, yeah,
Gosh,
for sure.
I should look up funny funny like main movies that were turned into porns.
Oh, my
I'm
God. Everyone,
surprised.
as Edward Penis Hands. I can't talk to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, no,
That's
you're doing
okay.
this is good. It's fine.
Edward Penis Hands. That was a good one.
You know what's funny is I know that not everybody is going to watch this video, but when your head is behind your mic, Wesley, all I see is your big beard guy on your belly.
When Harry bangs Sally.
Yeah, the problem is with the new camera system we're doing here, there's no good place to put this microphone. I
Yeah.
guess
No.
out here. But
Oh,
I have to look over.
That's perfect.
Well, I know, but the problem is the microphone's then to the left, and I
Oh.
actually have other things going on that I have to use that out of my right. So I'm constantly going like this.
It's
Yeah.
tough, man.
And
It's
And the
tough.
problem is
It's the
I have
first world problems like that.
the screen up now, and all I do is like notice that I have so many bad ticks where I'm like adjusting my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
My hair is out of place the whole time. I was like,
Oh, I
my
told you.
God.
I said, watch with us doing this camera thing. I will constantly itch my nose to make sure I don't have a boog.
Yeah.
Do I have a booger?
You
Are
too.
you looking?
Look at that left nostril. She
Oh,
does. She has a
my
huge one.
gosh.
That's so gross.
A big one?
Yeah.
Why are you making that face?
She actually picked on camera.
I don't know. I don't feel like I have one, but
Wait,
now you just,
I just-
made me feel like I do.
And you have to go watch this because if you have, for some reason, because we're low budget around here, that
Yeah.
Crisco and Pigeon have to share a camera.
Mhm.
you
I
look
wouldn't-
like, what was it from Road Warriors? Master and Blaster. Because you're so large and he's just a little person in the background.
The movie? Never seen it.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm sorry. You're naming just a bunch of
Yeah.
movies nobody's seen. Nobody's seen
Nobody's
Road
seen it.
Warriors.
Except for everyone. Mel
Okay.
Gibson.
I never watched it.
I mean, I don't
prefer
remember it,
yeah.
but I'm sure I saw
You
it.
said earlier you've never watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Never.
And like, I was a nerd for even bringing it up. I'm like, one of the most legendary movies.
I didn't
You-
say he was a nerd for bringing it up. I've just
you
never
would
seen
love
it.
that one.
I'm
That
sure I would.
is funny.
The problem is
Mueller.
I can't be the only one. If it's 20, 30, 40 years old, I watched The Exorcist and everyone's like, it's the greatest horror film of all time.
It is the scariest movie.
Dude, it's
movie of all
not.
time.
It's the lamest after you see
But-
anything in 2020, and I appreciate it because
Yeah.
it was 40 years ago?
That's when
Yeah.
it scared me, is when I was like a kid, not supposed to be watching it. I'm like, oh my God.
It just doesn't hold up. So it was like I watched it and I was just like, oh, that's clearly pea soup.
It
That's-
also still scares me, though. I watch that. I mean, I don't watch scary movies anymore, but my sister and I used to, whenever she'd visit, we would do a night where we'd cook an awesome, yummy, super naughty dinner, and then we'd watch scary movies, and we'd just be like, we'd watch them in bed. Now, I don't know what it is. Something flipped, and I cannot watch scary movies.
What are you going to do when Dusty
She
starts?
loves stuff
I know
like
when
that.
she starts asking you to be like, let's watch scary movies, Mom.
I will, because She's my little boo thing.
Hiding under the blanket. You just want her to love you. That's all it is. You want to be like, I want you to be like 30 and going, Mom, you're the coolest.
All right, but let's bring it back for a second here. I brought up the Lord of the Rings thing because you found a bunch of books and now you think you're going to be a millionaire or something?
Nope,
or you're
never
actually going to
said
read them?
millionaire. No, I'm going to read them and then sell
Are
them.
you going to read them?
I said that, and then I
Don't
started
break the
opening them, and I
binding.
was like,
They're
dude,
big.
there's like 1,300 pages per book. I'm like, ugh. There's like a whole, like I loved the movies. There is a whole 30-page thing on the maps of the movie The Lord of the Rings, and I went, oh boy, I don't care about that.
I never watched any of those
Oh,
movies.
jeez. What? Holy
I didn't either.
moly.
I haven't seen them either.
I never
That one
watched
is
one
not a
Harry
Des movie.
Potter movie. Nothing.
Did you watch
10
them?
hours. They're 10 hours total in length. You would never last one movie. Your
Yeah.
ADD, you watch movies in like 30-minute increments.
Yeah,
There's no way a Lord of the Rings, you'd be finished with the
No.
first one by the time you're retired.
that's nice.
Yeah, right?
Hashtag
I mean,
goals.
that's not long enough. A couple of years into retirement because she's old. Retirement's coming soon.
It's around the corner. Well, I don't know.
She can retire, though. Congratulations to you. You know who can't retire? This guy.
No. Oh, no. I went to meet with our financial guy, like thinking, oh, we're being responsible. We're trying to, I don't know, make sure we're investing in good things. Yeah, no. I was like, man, what year are we looking at? We're like, let's maybe not look at those numbers.
Oh, he didn't even give you a year? He just went, ooh,
What do you
boy.
need to be able to retire?
I feel like $1 zillion
Money.
dollars.
No, I get it. Like, what is the denomination, though? Like, did they give you an actual circle on the...
For us, we have a plan. And you know what I mean? We do have a plan. But I mean, I've thought, in my rose-colored glasses, I thought, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to be able to retire when I'm like 55. I mean, I'll do something else probably, but not like real career. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I can tell
I
you,
think
it doesn't
that's the
matter
case.
if I'm prepared, ready, or able to. 55, I'm going to the beaches of San Diego.
San Diego.
I'm going to get enough money for a plane ticket to San Diego or Hawaii, and whoop, I'm
You're going
never
to
leaving.
just live on the beach?
On the beach.
Yeah, you're picking two of the most expensive places
Not
to
for a plane
ever
ticket.
live.
No, I'm going to be homeless. Why would I live on the beach? I'm not saying whether I have the money or not, I'm going to go buy a house.
I would join you. I don't know if you're allowed to live on the beach,
You're not.
though. Yeah.
Oh, okay, they're
I
going
don't
to
think
stop.
you're
No.
allowed to live on streets either, but
No.
they do that in California.
Thank you.
Well, no,
in Hawaii, there's they actually in Honolulu. You know this.
Oh my gosh, whole
Huge-
communities.
Huge. I mean, it's like how
Well,
they have
sounds like I'm
the
going to be welcome.
the tent area that's here. They have that there, but it's nowhere near the beach. It's in
Yeah,
a,
you're a ways.
Oh,
It's
God, how could I ever walk to the beach?
you
from
and
my
I will
place?
be in Skid Row.
I've
that's-
already been in Skid Row. It's
No.
called my pants.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But I thought about when I was in San Diego for 20 hours. I was like, it might be nicer to be homeless here than live in Maplewood in a lovely home here.
Right?
And
I think it would be better to be homeless in California
yeah,
than
And to have a nice
have a
palatial
beautiful
estate
home.
here in Minnesota, you're like, no, thank you.
I'm
Oh,
telling you, it
man.
is so gorgeous there.
Well, San
where
Diego, they've said, is like perfect.
It's yeah,
always
year-round.
weather, always.
Yeah.
it's awesome. And Sammy's going there without me next week. So
Oh, I knew this was coming from somewhere.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
let it go.
Yeah, I'm
But
sorry.
Oh, does it
buddy.
really hurt you? Don't
Yeah,
you love free
we
time
talked
away
about it
from
last week.
people?
That I don't mind, but I was just talking to Sammy, being like, "Hey, we should plan something soon. We should go to San Diego because we never really got to experience and enjoy that." And then she's like, "I have that bachelorette party I'm going to in 2 weeks. It's in San Diego." So
She's like, maybe if you wouldn't have just taken a random Monday and Tuesday off in April, you could have come with.
Touche.
well, it's a
Touche.
bachelorette party, so
Well, you could have still gone.
You
and
could
just
have
not
gone and
gone
done-
to there.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think she wants him to. That
Yeah.
not that type of a.
Yeah.
You couldn't go in support of I'm going to go. We can do some stuff. The
But
times
he'd
you're
have
not
to have
doing
his
it.
own hotel room because you normally stay with all
Yeah.
the girls in a hotel.
In a
It's-
bachelor,
Yeah.
You could have lived on the beach.
Yeah.
You stay in the room with just one big
Any
room.
What do you
Girls'
think? Everybody
trips.
has their own room?
I wouldn't say
It's
one
too
big
expensive.
room.
Never
but
been invited to a bachelorette
There's
party.
normally 4, like any girls' trips we've taken. If there's 2 beds, so there's 4 girls per room, and we try to get connecting rooms.
Men and
Yeah.
women are so different.
It's not different. I had my bachelor party in Nashville, and I stayed in a room with my friend Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you had your own beds. Would you just bunk up in 2 beds with 6 dudes? Probably
you were
not.
acting
You
so weird
wouldn't
about.
even
You know
let-
how many times you and I have spent in the same
in
hotel
the same
room?
hotel
But if
room.
you
But
had
what did
to,
you say?
wouldn't you?
What? I don't care. You know
Yeah.
me. I have no problem. I'm talking about Captain Overachiever
Underpants.
over here, Underpants. First thing he says to me, I go, "Oh, there's one room that they had at this one hotel. Do you remember that? They had one room with one bed, and it was a king." And I go, "Well, it's pretty cheap, and it's on the way. We're good." And he goes, "No, I will get frisky because I'll think you're Marie and your voluptuous breasts, and then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, oh gosh,
That was a
didn't
favorite.
mean
Did
to
you
go
want
there.
my boner poking you in the back?
Well, you didn't ask. You didn't
Oh,
ask.
don't say, ooh, you know every guy
I don't
does
want
that.
to think about your boner.
That's what I'm saying, how guys and girls are different. I'm not saying party-wise. I'm just
Yeah.
saying there's not like 8 dudes most likely who are going to be like, yeah, let's get that 1-2 bedroom hotel. We're going to be like, let's get like the suite so that you can have everybody have a bed.
You're not going to enjoy my bachelor party then.
I will,
where are you
though.
gonna
I wasn't
bachelor
a part of
party?
your wedding.
No, this is still being figured out because
Brainerd, I forgot, yeah.
No, now that San Diego,
San Diego.
I was going to say San Diego. Now that Sammy is going to San Diego, we now
I
have
already
to go.
said nobody's going to do that. That's too expensive.
Well, then
Yeah.
don't come. I don't care if you're there. So
You said that's all I'm invited to. And like you wouldn't want me at your bachelor party. You don't
He
want me
is
at your
fun.
wedding. You want me at your
No,
bachelor
I
party
do
because I'll
want
do
you
some
there.
stupid
Hey,
crap.
don't you want him at your bachelor party that's going to be done by 6 p.m. because he's going to need to go home and go to sleep?
Everybody
That's
else
true.
will probably
I know,
be
but-
done by 6 p.m. too.
I'll
No,
say,
partying hard.
because 1 p.m. is going to be so off the hook.
Yeah, it is.
1
1
to
to 6.
I'll be asleep.
That's my
But-
perfect party hours, y'all.
With
It
a
is.
break from 2 to 4 to nap.
I'm
call.
doing my bachelor party just like my brother did, and that was like a 3-day nonstop great time.
I bring
and
the cocaine. Sounds good.
I
I
bring
will
the
bring the
Diet Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Are you going?
No, I mean, I want to think I am, but you know I'm not.
Got it.
you're not going to come?
I mean, I would, but I probably can't go to San Diego.
Well, I definitely can't either. But
Well, if
we
you know
will.
this office we work in, they will not let multiple people go at the same time
Yeah.
in the same
Be on the
room.
That's
weekends,
why I
though,
said
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Oh, it's a weekend. Got
and
it. I wasn't a
then-
part of this, even though I'm. in
No,
the
it was last
party.
week we were talking
Yeah.
about it in
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the
And
podcast.
I was
Or
like,
on the
maybe
air.
I'll pick like a holiday weekend where we have like 3 days off or something. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I can't give up a holiday weekend.
I was
I'm
going to
out.
say
I'm
you
out.
lost
Sorry.
both of these
That's
two.
fine.
Well,
as long as
you
I
know
have
what?
my guy
How
Crisco.
about I'm there in spirit?
Will Crisco really go,
I
though?
would go.
Yeah, he would.
He didn't even answer your phone calls last week when you tried to call him.
Oh,
He's week
God,
off.
you're a
Pot
pot
to-
stirrer.
He's already lost me for lunch. I'm not going to lunch with
Yes,
him.
you are.
I'm not going to lunch
Yes,
with
you
him
are.
today. He's been such an a-hole from like.
But you know the things that we find out about him at our one special
I
place
know.
for
You'll
lunch.
have
You
to
know
give me
you
the.
can't-
You'll have to give me
No,
the notes.
You know
I'm gonna
you
go.
can't
I'm gonna
miss
go to
it.
my own.
You would
lunch.
never. You'll do a lot of things, Crisco. One thing you'll never do is bail out on lunch.
And I won't do
See,
that.
I thought before today I would never bail out on lunch with Dez, but now I have to. You've made me both shameful and a liar, and I was already
Wow.
pretty shameful. So
Really?
Wow,
Got
this
no
is
lunch
sad.
plans today.
So now you're gonna make me mad. You
I'm not
don't
gonna make
care.
you mad. Well, no, I can't. It's
Mm.
mount up. It was a clear black.
It looks
Shooters.
Shooters.
Looks like Pidge just came free for lunch. He's
Yeah.
available.
Oh, if Crisco didn't go, he'd go because he's
Oh, I
funny
get
when
it.
Crisco's not there. Remember?
Why are you not funny when I'm here? What is it
That's
about me that
hurtful.
like what he just said? You're only funny when I'm
I
here.
didn't say only. I said he's funny when you're not here because you hold
why
him
would
back.
You, why would you?
You
See,
hold him
that's
back.
what I'm saying. He's saying I hold
All
you
right.
back.
Everybody, I can say this, I can answer this perfectly clearly because we thought you only had energy and were funny when Crisco was gone because that's when it started.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
You have proved it wrong.
Thank
the
you.
last 2 days, you have had a lot
Hey.
of energy. You've been super
Example.
fun and funny. Right now, you're just a little seepy.
It's
Little
supposed. I'm fine. I said once I have your hilarity to get me back going again.
Yeah, where's the
back-
hilarity? Guys, we
Go
need to
ahead,
bring
Wes.
it.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, man of all
Did
men.
you know that Crisco has never been to an elementary school dance?
I've never been. I think I can count on probably 2 hands because a lot of them were anyone that you would get invited. I think the
You don't
Sadie
get
Hawkins,
invited.
No, the
That-
Sadie Hawkins
everybody
one. The
does
Sadie
it.
Hawkins one.
There's
you have to
no
be
such
invited
thing
by
as
a girl.
I'm
Yeah.
older than you, and that never happened.
We had a Sadie
We did
Hawkins
not.
dance.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
did.
did.
We never did. My schools, my elementary, my junior high, my high school, none of them.
Ours
then-
was called MORP. It was prom backwards. So
Oh.
it meant, you know what I mean? So it was
Got it.
everything was backwards. It wasn't as dressy. The girls asked the boys.
Yeah.
You know, very different.
And we'd have like dances at the school, but most people would show up with a date and then it would be like, and I couldn't ask anybody because I was scared crapless to talk to any girl. And so I just always, if I did go, I would just sit at a table. And eventually I got to a point where I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
But
I
what
was
about
why
like
am
the
I
sixth
going?
grade dances where literally nobody had boyfriends and girlfriends? You just showed up, and we did the thing where we had a bathroom in our gym. This was like middle school.
Oh, everyone
sixth
made
grade.
out in the
no,
stalls
no,
and everything?
Totally.
all the girls went in one.
And
all
then
the
boys came in.
No,
that one. Oh.
no, this was sixth grade. All
And
the
you
boys
carved
went
a hole
one.
in the wall.
And then the
Oh
girls
my
came
God.
in.
And we
this is
called
my
that
sixth
the
grade
glory
too.
hole dance.
Yes, thank you.
It was amazing.
We've all done it, Taz. You don't have to keep explaining.
We know what it
That's
is.
what we did.
Well played. Just
Sorry,
a tip,
let her
man.
finish. I'm sorry.
No, let her finish.
Let her finish.
Like
don't
Wes was
wanna-
kind enough to let everybody in his dances finish.
All the girls went in one bathroom, all the boys went in the other, and you had to come out one by one, and that's who you danced with. So then everybody got to dance, even the Criscos.
I feel like they may have canceled that at my school. They went, no,
Like,
we're not doing it.
He's destroyed one too many bathrooms.
The problem was, it was my turn to come out, and I just never came out. I'm like,
You're like, I thought you'd come
why
out
did we
before
pick the
this.
bathroom?
I'm coming.
Dang it. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's good. It's
So
fine.
you never awkwardly danced with like a 6th or 7th grade girl where you're both just like don't know what to say and like.
Let's
did the
clarify
weird-
that when I was the same age,
Yeah,
so it
that's what
doesn't
I-
just sound like I'm like, oh my God,
Just
I'm
last
plenty of
week.
chances.
You know what I mean.
love going to 6th and 7th grade dances. It's
Here,
fun.
let's practice how
No, I
it would
can't
work.
dance. I can't dance at all. I
Okay,
hate
come on,
dancing.
stand
I
up.
can't
You
dance.
have to.
I can't dance.
Stand up. It's on camera. Up, back up, back up, back up. Back up to the right, so it's on camera. Remember, our podcast is now on camera. All right, right there. Right
I
there.
see the question.
You don't have to make out right away.
I'm sorry. No, that's what
Pigeons singing to you.
I know what's
No, what are you doing, Crisco?
weighing on
Crisco, you're
your
not-
mind. You can be sure I
Okay.
know
See why
my
you didn't know. This is not how
part.
you dance.
This is horrible.
Nice.
I now know why you didn't get invited, even though there wasn't an invite thing.
You through the years.
Let me spin you now. Here we go.
You'll only cry those happy tears.
It's mine.
And though I
all I got. Oh,
make
God, he's still singing.
mistakes,
You're off camera.
I'll never break. All right, everybody.
Your heart.
Boom, boom. And I swear, and
I swear.
by the
The
moon.
moon
Okay.
and the stars.
You were great.
In
I
my
had to jump. I was like, I
farts.
can't do the high part, so I'm going to have to totally come in for the deep part.
I could, yeah.
I 100% know why you weren't invited, or
I'm
even though it
awkward.
wasn't an invite. Do you didn't really put your hands on top of her shoulders and thought that's how you dance?
Well, first of all, I went to a Catholic school, and we had
didn't
Mr.
do shoulder to
Ercolani.
shoulder, so
no,
did
we
I.
had Mr. Ercolani. I'm telling you, I don't think I
Girls on
actually
top,
ever danced.
Boys below.
That's how you get pregnant, okay? I'm not even kidding. Mr. Ercolani, he would stand in between every couple, and he'd be like, and couples found ways to get around it, trust me, but it was save room for Jesus.
No, I agree. So was ours. We
But
couldn't
I never
get near
danced
each
with
other,
anybody.
But you
I never
still-
danced with, I don't think I ever had a slow dance with a girl
Yeah.
except for
buddy.
prom, and
And
that was it.
I was making my way around that room. Every girl danced with me at St. Pascal's back in the day. I'm like, Aaron, you're next. Angela, Jeannie, Carrie, you're all
Just
coming.
shows your
Jackie,
age by those
Jackie, I'll
names.
hold off on you for a minute because
Jeannie?
you're kind of mean to me. Jeannie was great.
That's
Jackie,
the deal.
mean to me. I'm going to hold off on you for a second, but I might come back to that one. Chris, you're up.
And they were like, nope,
Beth.
nope. And that's why you just kept listing
Yeah,
names.
but you used to be so
No.
handsome.
That's true. What happened to you?
Look at him, he gets quiet. When you talk about his
Age happens to all of us, Pidge. It's going to
Yeah.
happen to you
It will
eventually,
not.
too. It
It's
does.
fun. Yeah, it's funny. We make fun. We're, oh my God, we're never going to get old. And then, ta-da.
I know. I always joke because people always give me the, you are not whatever my age is, because I look younger. I'm like, my luck is, because they're always like, oh, it'll pay off when you're older. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
my luck is I'll go like one day from looking young, like straight to looking like 105.
That's what I did. 100%. That's what I did.
You look way older
no,
than
I-
105.
No, I'm saying I was like 45 and I think I still looked all right. And then all of a sudden one day I woke up and I'm like, holy crap, who's the
Yeah.
old guy in the mirror? And now
Time.
this is what you get.
Yeah.
Oh,
time
no.
passes.
Yeah.
I just saw our buddy Donna Valentine, who was downstairs in the cafeteria that we have here, and I go, oh, haha, we made a joke. I go, I can't believe I've known you half my life. And she goes, good one. Walks away. I go, no, I met you in 2002.
Yeah.
I'm 41.
Well, no, she was saying good one because you're almost dead.
She's like, half your life, you're almost in the grave. He's going
gosh.
to feel so bad if I'm dead tomorrow. I might not, you guys, I might not come
Be
in
like,
tomorrow.
you could call in dead.
I'll be calling dead. Well, I can't call
me,
in
Crisco.
I'm dead. I'm not going to be there. I'm dead.
Hello, I'm calling. from
Hey,
the
Wes, can you
doctor's
let the show
office.
know I'm not going to be there? I'm dead today.
I'm
You should
dead.
record a message, leave it for your family, and be like, if I ever cannot show up for a show because I'm dead, play this for them.
my God,
like,
this
hey
is so
guys.
No, they would just be too busy celebrating that I was dead. They'd be
No.
like, woo!
No,
Yeah!
we're not.
Oh, who's gonna buy our lunch?
Oh.
That's what they'll say.
Yeah, where are we gonna live?
Who's gonna bring us
That's what you
breakfast on
say.
their way home from work?
Who's going to lotion my feet and cut my toenails? I don't know. I'd stab it.
Yeah,
that last
I've
part.
told my sister that's done. Told her that is it. Oh, God. This has been depressing. Can we talk about like movie titles that are porns now again?
Oh, do you have that up?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. I do have something kind of like that, though.
What?
Because the Kentucky Derby's on Saturday. Is it a steed or a stripper? Your first, Des.
Oh.
Steed or stripper? Winnie Houston.
Winnie Houston is a steed.
Steed, correct. Crisco.
Yeah.
Roxy Silk. Steed or stripper?
Stripper.
Stripper is right. You guys are
Oh.
good at this.
Yeah, we are.
I'm not
Pigeon. Lusty gray. Steed or stripper?
stripper.
I think it's a
Stripper.
steed.
Oh, you guys are 3 for 3.
Dang.
Sir Gallops a lot. Sir Gallops a
I
lot.
hope
I hope
it's
that's
a
a
steed.
stripper.
I hope it's stripper.
Oh my God, Gavin, what are you galloping?
And now on the stage, Sir Gallops a lot.
That one is a steed.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
like this game.
What?
They're just too practical.
Keep
It's
going.
like carrot in his mouth. Would be a hilarious stripper name, but it's probably a horse.
But we keep saying his. Oh, I guess there's dude strippers. I forget.
Yeah.
Duh. I
Oh.
work for Excalibur
Oh,
male
so a-
strippers, and
so
I
a-
sold
you know
sold
what?
shots. I told you all.
A
You missed that
steed
last
could
week, by the way.
be. Mm.
I have a question for you, Wes.
Excalibur male strippers. I was a shot guy. I wore
Okay.
my vest with no shirt.
So
Oh,
I
boy.
just saw a video of like this lady getting a Chippendales dance, which is still open or whatever.
Yeah.
They are so much more like choreographed and like
Yeah, it's
work on their
beautiful.
thing than women's.
lovely.
Oh yeah, no,
I've
they
danced on
they,
stage with them before in a Speedo.
they practice.
They do?
Excalibur, you with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they practice
Yeah, because I feel like at women's like
because men just want your
yeah, exactly.
cash and prizes all over us. We don't care about the dance. It's like the porn. Like we skip right to everything happening. We don't care about the dialogue and everything.
Speak for
Where women
yourself.
want the dance and then
We
slowly
want the
take everything
fantasy.
off. Yeah.
So like when Thunder from Down Under would be here, I always hosted it.
Yeah, I
I
bet
love
you did.
all of our stripper days. We'd bring like a limo with K75 listeners.
Just
we
like
would,
no payment
oh,
needed.
It
Don't
was
worry,
so
Rusty
fun.
and Steve and Mark. I'll
That
be
is
there
fun.
again. Don't you worry.
Every single one of them would come out, and there's like your Prince. One is Prince Charming. Another one is a man in uniform. Like another one, like they
Firefighter.
all have
Always a
firefighter.
Oh, I've been to theirs. It got a lot dirtier than that. There were some of those women
the
were
fantasy
throwing.
starts there, and then
Yeah.
they do. Oh yes, I've had somebody. I had my hand down to pants before.
down
But
to pants.
Down
to
their
pants.
pants.
Down to pants.
Were
I've
they
had it
wearing
down there.
underpants when you were
But-
down the pants?
They grab your hand like this and put it down their pants, so you can't do anything. You can't. You don't feel anything. Because I'm like, no, I don't want because no, women
Sounds
don't
very
want that.
aggressive.
that sounds
Sounds very, sounds
like-
a little salty.
yeah.
Like, you know what they did? They just balled my hand up so there would be no
Well,
sexual harassment.
believe
Shoved
me.
it onto their wiener, and they were like, "Oh, gotcha."
They get permission before you hop up on stage and they straddle you and such.
Oh, so
know?
you weren't
Do you
that
feel-
bashful. She's like, "Oh, I knew about it."
Do you sign something or you just have to like verbally
Is
agree?
it pro
It's
bono?
Like pro boner.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Heyo. Was there ever like a radio DJ persona? They're like, hey,
No.
I'm a radio guy.
No.
I'm sexy.
No,
Of course. Escalators, mount up.
I make minimum wage. Hey, ladies, it's getting turned on by the hat.
Come to the place that gives me free drinks.
I'm completely funded by my wife. Come on up, ladies. The sex appeal is flying. No,
It's so sad.
it's,
It's so true.
it's fine, dude. You're fine. You provide a great amount of wiener to your wife. I was trying to give a positive.
Go Des and West, the After Hours podcast.